Hey Frugivore, I'm Freelee. Welcome back to the Frugivore Diet channel. So today's video is addressing one of those RT4 made me fat videos. And actually this one is RT4 made me broke, fat and unhappy. RT4 just did everything to me. So we are going to address that video today because it's had nearly 500,000 views and there's so much like manipulation and misinformation. So we need to address that.
It feels like the buttons are going to literally bust out. Like, can you get this? Like, look at my gut.
But I just want to quickly just comment on this, tell you about this book if you don't know about it, and that is The Starvation Experiment by Ansel Keys. I really recommend you get this book, and I've also got the this volume 1 of the biology of human starvation. This is a thick one, right? But like, yeah, if you want to get into it really deep, then go for that one. But this is a good kind of overview of this starvation experiment, these conscientious objectors from the war. You know, they didn't want to go to war, so they volunteered to be in this experiment, semi-starvation experiment, where they were fed like something like 1,600 calories for around 6 months or so. I might be getting a few things wrong because I have to refresh myself. But when they started eating again, they gained weight, of course. Okay, and some of them gained, you know, more weight than others, and some of them ate more than others. Like one guy ate like 11,000 calories in one day, you know, from after being on this semi-starvation. And their weight went up, but then their weight came down. Okay, so weight went up to over what it was initially, and then it came down. So, you know, this is just, it's very telling when it comes to the diet industry, right? Because a lot of these young women are coming from dieting. These guys were fed like 1,600 calories, which is kind of like the amount that a lot of these women are going on diets, consuming, and even less. And then they come to RT4, a fruit-based lifestyle, and they gain some weight initially, like I did. And that's completely normal and natural and healthy to do so on a healthy lifestyle, you know, whole foods, healthy, fruit-based lifestyle, because it comes down eventually, but you have to stay on it long enough to get the results, not treat it like a weight loss diet like the girl that we're going to watch did. Just treat it like a weight loss diet, which it isn't. All right, so you have to understand understand the mechanisms of starvation and of dieting on your metabolism, the metabolic damage, you know, the effect it's going to have on your appetite as well, and your subsequent weight gain. So anyway, let's get into it. I've talked enough. If you want to see more of these videos, thumbs up. If you want to see me addressing more of these videos, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't want me to. Just do something if you want to see more of them. All right, let's get into it. Okay, Frugivore, here we are on the video. RT4 left me broke, fat, and unhappy. Okay, so this video has had nearly 500,000 views, and the reason for that is because it was uploaded in 2016 when I was trending. I was reaching a lot of the top YouTubers with the vegan message and with the RT4 message. So thousands and thousands and thousands of young women were jumping on RT4. And of course, there's going to be some disgruntled young women because they're coming to this lifestyle and they're treating it like a weight loss diet. And, you know, they don't see the results within X amount of time. So then they just jump off. You know, and as I always say, this is a lifestyle for life. The fruit-based lifestyle, whether it's RT4 or the Frugivore diet, is for life. Okay, it's not some trendy weight loss diet. And I've always said that, all right? But I know I tapped into a lot of women caught up in that cycle, and I truly, truly wanted to help them get out of it and to eat abundantly and not restrict anymore. That was my goal, and to be, you know, compassionate to animals. So it breaks my heart a little bit to, you know, see videos like this, because I really, truly, from the depth of my heart, want to help. So yeah, but I get it. You know, if they don't see the weight loss results within a certain amount of time, then they get angry at me, but it's not my fault, as we will talk about anyway. So let's get into it. It's had 9.8 thousand likes and 1.1 thousand dislikes. So it is definitely reaching a lot of people. Let's go.
I just watched Freelee's video this morning about being sick of the diet industry, and I feel...
Hang on. What's with that music? What is that, like, eerie kind of like dramatic dun 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 like music? That's just strange. So that's something I just firstly noticed.
So good now. Ready to go to the gym and kill it. Ready to smash my smoothies in today. I'm just ready.
Okay, this seems very strange. This seems very strange from the start. Like, why is she adding this like overly dramatic music from the get-go? You know, like twisting reality for the audience from the very start. Like, I find that deceptive. like, why does she have to add that? It seems like she has an agenda from the beginning. I guess she does with that title too. But like, I think it's very unnecessary and very telling of where someone is, what they're trying to manipulate their audience.
Ready, and I'm ready to stop being depressed about not being able to fit into a size 6 pair of Lululemons.
Okay, so you can see that that music again. You can see her focus is really on weight loss, not being able to fit into the size 6 Lululemon. And it kind of seems a little bit scripted, this bit. It seems like she's like, I don't know, like she's kind of acting like, I don't know, it's strange. Maybe it's the music or something. But look, I definitely advertise the lifestyle, wearing tights and everything and looking fit and healthy and showing my body for a reason, for a very good reason. Of course, I want to show the results of the lifestyle, the physical results, because we are visual beings, of course, and these women like myself, they notice other women who are in shape and they're like, oh, what are they doing? I want to be in shape too. It's just this natural inclination we have as animals, to just be how we are meant to be, to exist as healthy, lean, human frugivores. So that's something to just take a note of for a beginning.
Time to heal. It's just taking so goddamn long, but I feel like a lot of people can feel and share my...
Wow, the music again. But anyway, so she said to heal. So I'm assuming from metabolic damage, she's coming from dieting past. Yes, it can take time to heal.
Pain, but at least we're doing this now, right? As opposed to like 6 months or like a year. Like in a year, I'm sure I'll be fully healed because I'm putting in the work right now.
Yeah, but that's the thing, like fully healed, like it's up to your body, okay? And it's up to the past that you put your body through. It's no one else's responsibility. It's not raw till 4. It's not my fault. It's not up to me how long it takes for your body to right itself after years of being treated incorrectly and semi-starved, basically. So remember that with healing.
Can you see the drastic difference in my face from that video? I can't.
Can I see the drastic difference in her face from that video? Well, she looks a lot older here. She looks a lot older. And didn't she just wake up here? She kind of like just woke up, and she's, like her hair isn't perfectly done or something. It seems like she just woke up and she's definitely younger, right? Definitely younger. And I'm assuming that's because this was uploaded in 2016. And that was 2014, so it was 2 years difference, but there is a big difference in her, like how much older she looks. That's what I can notice.
Appears to be a double chin. I was still going through with this. I was still steamrolling like a little engine that could. I was on the RT4 train.
I mean, I don't even know for sure if she was, okay? I don't have evidence of her actually doing the lifestyle, so anyone can say anything, right? Anyone can say anything, but let's just assume she was. So May 2015.
My weekly Whole Foods trip, I spent, where is the grand total? $89.67 Canadian.
Okay, so she said it's her weekly Whole Foods trip. All right, I don't tell anyone that they have to go to Whole Foods to buy their fruit. I recommend that you buy in bulk. You go to wholesalers, you go to farmers market, you go to, people who are growing it in your area. Yes, in Canada, you can grow it certain times of the year. You can grow local fruits. So she's buying organic tropical fruits. I don't tell anyone that they have to eat tropical fruits. Okay. Organic. Yes, it is good. It is important. But if you can't get organic, then buy conventional. It's still going to be healthier to eat conventional fruit-based than a cooked-based diet. Okay? It's still going to be healthier for you. And, she paid premium prices, but she said you got a discount here. There's clearly a discount. And also, I want to see your old bill from Whole Foods, your old food bill. She should be comparing that before and after, right?
For, everything I'm going to show you here. So I got 12 of these mangoes.
Okay, so she's saying some things down below here. All right, like I can't address everything or the video is going to be huge. The text, when she talks, I'll address that as much as I can.
I got 40 pounds of bananas.
Wow, that's great.
And I got 3 cases
got quite a bit
of mangoes.
She got a pretty good, decent amount of fruit there for Whole Foods, right?
Different from the champagne mangoes, but they were on sale, and it only cost me $89 for amazing fruit.
So today I'm going to be talking.
Yeah, well, let's just address the whole like financial thing for a start. I recommend you do what it takes to be your healthiest. You spend whatever it takes, whatever you can, you spend it on your health before you spend on things like makeup, on fashion, on movies, restaurants, cafes, Starbucks. Like there's so many things that young women in this world, like Western world, are spending their money on rather than their health. Cars and everything, mobiles, iPhones. Put your health first. That's where the money should be going. That's where it should be going.
Talking about my experience on RT4, and I'm going to be showing clips of footage that I accumulated over 2 years on the diet.
So she's saying that she was on it for 2 years, and how do I know? How do we even know? We have no proof of that actually being true. So you have to take it with a grain of salt. We don't know.
A lot of bananas, a lot of expensive fruit, and a lot of frustration, as you will see.
No one said that you have to buy organic tropical fruits from Whole Foods. Let's get it straight, okay? That was your choice, and that was your lack of, really searching around for cheaper, more affordable fruit. But then it did seem like it wasn't a bad deal anyway, because she did get a discount, so... Oh, God. So I need to say, no one made you fat, broke, fat, or unhappy. You did this to yourself. Let me talk to your face. This is your choice, okay? You make choices in your life, all right? And your choices in the past, they impact your present moment. So you're dieting and you're restricting your years of doing that. That impacts on your experience presently. So you must take responsibility. Don't deflect and blame others for your choices. The music's back.
I have
the
nothing
music.
to wear because none of my clothes fit.
You see how the dramatic music was on? It's very hard to take it seriously, isn't it? None of my clothes fit, she's saying. So RT4 wasn't even out when Anna was attempting to do it. Like I hadn't released RT4. That was years later that it was actually released. And she must have got like bitter about it or something. And then 2016, she made a video of the past where, she treated it like a weight loss diet. But I did have some like guidelines out at the time, which she probably copied, but there was no book with all the, ins and outs and all like more detail basically. But anyway, if you want to actually do the lifestyle properly, get the book and you will see the testimonials, you will see the guidelines, you will see like shopping lists and food pyramid about fitness, all of that. And this is a physical book available on Amazon, or you can go to the Frugivore diet. It is almost available on Amazon. The link to the ebooks though is down below. And I also wanted to recommend 80-10-10. The 80-10-10 diet is great as well. This is by Dr. Doug Graham. I would definitely check that one out as well. So these are the books. So you can get a link to my ebooks down below if you want to do the lifestyle properly. It is not a fad weight loss diet for 6 months, a year and a half, whatever. It's not that. It is actually a lifestyle for life. Get on it. She's saying.
So I figured, a good old-fashioned skirt will do. Well, guess what? It doesn't fit me. I bought this right around the time I started RT4, and it fit me perfectly. And
so she's saying that she bought this skirt around the time that she started RT4 and it fitted her perfectly. Where are the photos? Where is the proof of that actually being true? I want to see the proof, okay? And yes, I've already explained, yes, you can gain weight. I gain weight myself. Yes, metabolic damage is real. Even science confirms that. Some of you will gain weight, some of you won't. Okay, that's just how it goes. So
it feels like the buttons are going to literally bust out. Like, can you get this? Like, look at my gut.
Okay,
I believe that if around the time I started.
Okay, so she's being really dramatic, and you can see she's very focused on weight, very, very focused on weight. But we haven't seen her before. We haven't seen her when she started RT4. We haven't seen anything. But yes, she can gain weight. This is, like I said, you need to take responsibility for your past of dieting. If you restrict, if you're like, let me just bring up the starvation experiment for a moment, where these guys were put on a semi-starvation plan of 1,600 calories. Sounds familiar, right? 1,600 calories. It's like a diet number that a lot of women are on. And for a certain amount of time, around 6 months, and then they are allowed to refeed unrestricted. They were just eating so much and they gained weight. They gained weight. They were heavier than when they started, but then their weight came down. You know, Stephanie Buttermore has even highlighted this, you know, years after I have. It happens, and it's no one's fault except your own. You have to own it.
I believe that if you're not seeing results in a diet or a fitness program within 6 months, you are basically wasting your time.
Is she like reading this or something? I don't know, she's looking up there. I think it's scripted. But okay, so she says if you are not getting results from a diet basically in 6 months, you are wasting your time. But she has to define what results are, right? She's just talking about weight loss. It's just like, oh, just weight loss. You know, that's like the parameter she uses. What about the improvements in your health? That's what you need to be focusing on. And that's what she isn't focusing on. And 6 months in the scope of like your lifetime of eating incorrectly and restricting on and off and dieting and yo-yo and gaining and losing, that's like nothing. That is nothing. So obviously you shouldn't put like this 6 month time limit on your healing.
It shouldn't take a decade or half a decade to get these touted results.
Hang on. I've never said it will take a decade or even half a decade. So you can see she's being dramatic here on purpose. You know, like she's over dramatizing, hyperbole here. And I have never said it's going to take you a decade. Like seriously, I've said a couple of years. It depends on your body. I can't tell you, I can't tell you how long it's going to take for your body to heal the damage that you did to it. I can only just give you my own experience, and other women's experience. Some women just start losing weight straight away. Others gain and then they lose. That's how it goes.
And I find it very odd that she never answers. Freelee never gives you a numerical answer when you ask,
numerical
hey,
answer.
How long did it take?
What? I never give a numerical answer. Okay, but I'm always saying it took me a couple of years. I can't give you to the okay, it took me exactly 3 years and 1 day. And what is she talking about? How long did it take you? So this individual is asking, how long did it take you to get your vegan physique?
It took me time to get to where I am now. Today, I've been vegan for almost a decade, but I saw significant improvements in my physique. Yeah, from the start, I really did. Even though I gained weight, I gained over 20 pounds.
Like I said there, I gained over 20 pounds. I'm actually being honest and I'm saying, hey, I gained weight. And she's saying here in the comment, how is gaining weight seeing weight loss results? No one said anything about weight loss results. The question was about my vegan physique. And physique includes things like skin improvements, health improvements. So it's not all about weight loss. You can see she's very focused on weight loss.
Start with on this lifestyle. Things just improved in my skin a lot, in my hair, and all other kind of...
Come on, Freelee, we just want a number. She's got the music back on again. You can see how she's being very manipulative here. I don't trust this individual at all. Come on, Freelee, we just want a number. Who? I think you just want that. But the individual is asking, about my physique, vegan physique.
Physical ways in my body. But yes, I did gain weight initially, and it took a couple of...
I'm just going in circle. I'm just explaining. Seriously.
Years for me, for my thyroid to heal. So it took time for my weight to come down. But I just kept focusing on getting healthier and fitter.
I literally just said it took a couple of years. And I've said it many times. I have footage from 2009, I believe, or even 2010. So I got on the lifestyle from 2007, 2008, 2009. Even in 2009, I have footage of when I still have weight on me. I still obviously haven't healed. Okay, so, that's almost 3 years in. That's over a couple of years, 2.5 years. So,
and, feeling my best. And then my physique just came afterwards, just as an extra. If you...
Wow, she is very bitter, isn't she? And she's trying to misrepresent me and manipulate me. What do you mean an extra? Okay, I explain why.
Focus on that being a number one thing, then it's going to, always hold you back.
So she cut off the rest of that video. So that's very sneaky of her to cut off the rest of the video when she said, what do you mean as an extra? Okay, so what I mean by that, and I explain it further in that video, is that it's just a benefit for you to, get in shape because you start to feel so good. Your skin gets better. You get results other than just the physical. And that's what I wanted to get women to focus on, more than just a number on the scales. And that's what I said, but she cut it off. Very sneaky.
A number.
Oh, here comes the music again. What? Cramming in I've never told anyone to cram in unlimited calories. The way she's doing is very manipulative. I say unlimited because it's unrestricted. I'm like, here, you can eat as much as you care for now. This is the way you're going to heal. And this is what Stephanie Buttermore even has highlighted this, as I said. It's not about cramming it in, but a lot of these women do eat until they feel like in pain because they have come from dieting. They're not used to having that volume. And they're also coming from semi-starvation like those guys were when they started eating again. They ate like one guy in one day ate 11,000 calories. That's cramming it in, right? But that was because he was coming from semi-starvation. And a lot of these women from dieting are as well.
Oh my God. So full. Definitely satiated. My belly is like out to here. I can't really see, but
it looks fine. I mean, she's definitely dramatizing a lot, and this is what happens. Like I said, if you're coming from restriction, then yes, you are going to feel that because your stomach is going to be sac is going to be somewhat shrunken, not used to the sort of volume, that sort of water and fiber volume. Okay, but I'm not telling you, I've never told you to eat until you feel sick or anything like that, but they will do this anyway because, like I said, the starvation experiment is proof of that.
Oh, so far I've had 17 bananas and it's 5 o'clock. That's 17 bananas, like 5 or 6.
That's great. That's great. And some people are like, 17 bananas, that's too many. No. You punch it into chronometer. It's incredibly healthy to eat 17 bananas. If someone eats a Big Mac meal, with dessert or something and it adds up to 1,700 calories, that's okay. But if it's 1,700 calories of a whole food, like bananas, that's crazy. No, you can't do that. The world is just inverted topsy-turvy.
Cups of frozen raspberries. It's been a pretty fruity day so far. All right, these 9 little babies are going in the blender.
Wow. And then after I had that smoothie, I would sit there clutching my stomach like an idiot, feeling very, very sick, and I wouldn't have energy to do anything.
Okay, so that comment about I wouldn't have energy to do anything, I do not believe that for a second. Obviously, when you have a big smoothie, yes, have a rest after it. Animals rest in nature after they eat. You should be eating until you are full. If you're feeling like vomiting, obviously that's not good, but the starvation experiment explains it perfectly. These guys, once they got food again, it's just human nature. It's a survival instinct to stuff it in. Okay? And that's why they gained weight initially. Weight went above what it was previously, but then came down again, right? When their appetite stabilized. It makes complete sense, and it's also proven by science.
I didn't really feel any better. In fact, I felt worse most days because
I don't believe her.
Eating these huge mono meals.
Yeah, but see, this is one thing that I have had from almost every female I've spoken to about the lifestyle, that they felt so much better. Even the ones who have gone off the lifestyle, they felt so much better, but they gained weight, so they dropped it. So her saying, I didn't even really feel better, I do not believe it for a moment. I feel like she's lying a lot in this video. So monomeal. Yeah, potatoes. But we don't see her eat this.
So I got my 7 bananas and some of my raspberries.
Good.
The problem is, first of all, the amount of food being recommended. And second of all, the inaccessibility of all this food that is recommended in northern climates.
So she's obviously reading that. She's just written this down as a thing. So she wants to add as many reasons why this is not good. It's just excuses. If you want to find excuses, you will find them, right? So that's how it goes.
So in the Western world, very few of us really do have access to these kind of tropical fruits.
Again, I have never said that you have to eat tropical fruits, but actually in the Western world, you do also have access to it. You know, it is flown in, yes, but there's also in America, for instance, Florida, tropical fruits are grown there and subtropical fruits. Bananas, right? They can be grown in a lot of regions. It's, you know, she's twisting things here.
And we basically get this fruit that doesn't benefit us as much as this diet claims that it does. There's a big difference.
Eat local fruit. You know what I mean? Like even in Canada, fruit can be grown at the right time of year, obviously. You know, like she doesn't have to eat the tropical fruits, but she's making it seem like, oh, wow, this is too difficult because it has to be tropical organic fruit.
Additionally, between eating a mango in Maui, claims that it does. There's a big difference nutritionally between eating a mango in Maui, 10 kilometers from where it was picked, and eating a mango in Canada, hundreds, thousands of kilometers from where it was picked. So in a way, when we eat tropical fruit imported, we very well may be eating empty calories.
What? Okay, so that's complete rubbish. Eating empty calories. Oh, wow. So that means, like, seriously, all those people in Canada and America and all over the world doing a fruit-based life, they should be dead. They should be dead if it's empty calories. Like, it's just ridiculous. That is untrue. Okay, obviously it's optimal to eat it, like to pick it, you know, to grow it yourself like I do and to pick it and eat it like that. Obviously that's optimal. But the nutritional loss through just flying in a plane is not a major thing. That's just rubbish. Okay, that's just another excuse. There is far more nutrition found in those fruits than any of the other foods, any of the cooked foods that you can eat. There's far more nutrition that is best for the human frugivore in those fruits. So that's just like, she's obviously clutching at straws here, looking for excuses. It is not true.
Here's my lunch. This is what I'm taking to work for a 4-hour shift, and it usually holds me over.
And now she's got the dramatic, the dramatic music again.
It really bums me out. And I know I'm not the only one, but it really depresses me when I want to buy clothes. And like, I figure like an 8 would fit me, and I can barely squeeze on.
You can tell, so she's all about weight loss, all right? She's all about weight loss. So she's obviously come from dieting. She has that metabolic damage. She needs to heal herself, like whether she's doing the lifestyle or not. I mean, she has shown some days where she is maybe eaten some fruit, and that's great. But, you know, the fact that she is making this video blaming someone who is actually, it's kind of heartbreaking because like the most viewed video on her channel is one that is basically trashing someone who wanted to help her. That's the reality of it. And that's what I wanted to do, is to help her and to help young women like her to get out of the diet merry-go-round and stop focusing on weight as well, you know, and focus on getting healthier, like I speak about a lot. So
just add another 8 bananas with
beautiful
2 cups of frozen.
Looks delicious, right? Nutritious, delicious.
Mangoes to make this beautiful baby. This is my dinner tonight. I'm having 3 papayas and 2 mangoes, and I just logged that onto Chronometer, and like roughly it says it's about 1,007 calories for the papaya and 403 calories for the mangoes.
That's definitely too much for the papayas. Like Chronometer is a very rough guide, okay? It's prone to inaccuracies. It really is prone to inaccuracies. 3 papaya, not 1,000 calories.
So approximately 1,700 calories in this meal. Got another coconut. It's a beauty.
Okay, so she's showing herself there. She's showing her belly and everything, but we still don't have a before shot. We don't have any evidence of how she was when she started the lifestyle. But again, yes, she could have been slimmer and gained weight. I explained it a million times, but we still don't have proof. So she seems like she has the money to is she in Thailand? Like, it seems like she has the money to go to somewhere tropical. Okay, she's like, oh, money, money, money. But it's like, we didn't see your Whole Foods bill. We haven't seen your bill before of your lifestyle. Okay, you're just showing now. So, you know, she's not showing a lot of evidence. She's not showing us a before of herself. She's not showing us a before of how much you're spending. You know, there's not much evidence at all here, right?
She likes to post testimonials from people saying, you changed my life, you did this, I feel so much better. I don't want to see a wall of text.
Wow, she seems bitter, right? She doesn't seem like a very happy individual. I just get this feeling from her that she just, I don't know, she has a lot of hate for me or something. Can you feel that? It's uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable even watching myself. This is why I rarely watch these kind of things. But yeah, so of course I'm going to post testimonials because I get so many. I honestly, and at the time it was just, I was so flooded with testimonials of positivity. Okay. So I don't know what, she doesn't want to see it.
I want to see these people's before and after and current photos.
Oh, hang on. Where are your before photos? We haven't seen your before photos. That's bizarre for me. She's asking for their before photos and after photos, but we haven't seen it from you. You can see there's a bit of a problem there. I mean, 2014 or 15, like it was new still. So how am I going to show, she wants to see these like, what we're conditioned to see, losing weight in 60 days. Like, look, this person lost 10 kilos on the RT4 diet in 60 days. It's not a fad weight loss diet. This is a lifestyle for life. But you know what? It's been years now. And I do have those before and afters to show you. So I'll just insert some of the before and afters here because it has been years. Women who have been on the lifestyle actually stuck to it, have got the healing, and they have got the results. So I'll put that in here.
I want to see these people's before and after. I want to see these people's before and after. I want to see these people's before and after. That's not to say you can't be inspired by others, but look at this woman. Who is she empowering and who is she inspiring at this point in time?
Wow. So she's becoming quite bitchy right now. Who is this woman inspiring? Like, can you feel that? So obviously I inspired you as well. And I inspired like thousands. And obviously I don't need to talk about this, but it's weird. What's she saying now?
When she keeps bashing people, being very judgmental, being very condescending.
But that's exactly what you're doing to me right now. You're bashing, you're judging, and you're being very condescending. How ironic is that? Look, everybody judges. Just some of us pretend that we don't.
Now, when I was a RT4 vegan, I did not make many friends based on...
Okay, so look, let's just address what she said about bashing and stuff like that. No, actually, if you're speaking straight with people and you're critiquing their diet, that's what I did. That's not bashing anyone. So you can see this is kind of this is about more than just her like weight. It's like she doesn't like my advocacy. She's starting to reveal more about what this video is about and how she feels about me. Can you feel that?
Dietary choices, because I would always call people out. I would be very aggressive and judgmental and condescending.
I have never said to be calling people out in person, like she's saying, she couldn't have friends or something. She's calling them out and being aggressive and judgmental and like, what's she talking about? Like, seriously? These are all your choices. Why are you deflecting? Why are you not taking responsibility for your own actions? I've never said to be anything like that. I think we need to leave it there, all right? I think we need to leave it there or this video is going to be way too long. Anna. So it seems Anna is definitely, she has, I don't want to use that bone to pick word, expression, but she has this build up of kind of like hatred for me. It's very bitter, very angry at me. And it's sad because I've only tried to help her. I've only ever tried to help her. And what she's doing is not taking responsibility for her own choices in life and her own actions leading up to her experience with RT4, whether it's true or not, we don't know. But she's not taking any responsibility for the fact that she came from dieting. She's not showing us before photos. She's not showing us the shopping, before. She's not showing us a lot of evidence. Sure, she's got some meals here and there which look delicious, but she also said, I didn't feel much better, which is not true. And she can obviously travel, to some tropical location. She has the money, but claims that it made her broke. I don't believe that. So let's address the title, RT4 made me broke. No, I don't believe that. You obviously have money to travel to a tropical destination. You chose to buy premium tropical fruits. I've never said that you need to go to Whole Foods and buy your fruit from there. Do it wholesale, go to farmer's market, do what you can, eat conventional if you have to. So that's her choice again. fat. She didn't look, terrible or anything like that to me. So I wouldn't be calling herself fat if I was her. She didn't show us it before, so we don't know. We don't know how she started off on the lifestyle. So, and if she did gain weight, which she might have, it's because of what she did to herself through dieting. And we talked about starvation experiment and unhappy. Well, she kind of even has an unhappy vibe now, in this video when she's meant to be all happy, healed, and lost weight. So she's responsible for feeling happy or not. All right. So yeah, that is my video for today. A bit of a long one, but I want to address some of these videos because they have been floating around and not addressed. And it's kind of frustrating, when I'm trying to help them and they are misrepresenting the lifestyle, whether they're being honest at all is questionable, maybe in some ways, but yeah, it definitely needed to be addressed. And hopefully this has answered some questions for some of you. All right. Don't forget to go fruit yourself and I will talk to you soon.